All right, guys, Adrian Galvan coming at you. Hope everyone's doing well. It is Air Max Day, all right, March 26th. The year is 2020, and since we're just kind of semi-quarantined, stay-at-home reports, I decided to kind of collect my favorite Air Maxes and put them together and make a top 10 list, all right? So these are my top 10 Air Maxes I have in my collection. I got plenty of Air Maxes in my collection. I'd probably say at least over 20, but these are my top 10. I'm going to get right into it. Number 10. This is the Air Max 720. All right, got the Nike Air surrounding it. This is the Chinese New Year's that came out earlier this year. All right, you see 2020 on the tongue there. You see the other years on the side. And I had to get these because I was born in one of these years, 1984. So it is my year, 2020. And these other years, 72, 84, 96, 08, and 2020 is the year of the rat. All right, just so you know. But with the black and gold, I had to get these. I wanted to get one of them from the collection, and I love the colorway of it. And these actually came out overseas, and this was my first purchase through the GOAT app. So I was very satisfied with it. It took a little bit longer since it came from overseas, but yeah, I got them for almost retail, and very happy with them. I look forward to actually getting to wear these when we're allowed to go back out and all that stuff. So I haven't. That's why they're so low on the list, number 10, just because I haven't really got to wear them out yet and kind of test them out, see how I like them. But hopefully I will get to soon. Coming in at number 9, sticking with a little bit of the gold, but these are the Air Max 270. These were the Doernbecher editions, and AB is on there because of the kid who made these. Not for those who aren't familiar with how the Doernbecher works, they pick children from the Doernbecher hospitals and they get to design their own shoe. They give them a base model. This one was the Air Max 270, and the kid gets to pick out their shoes and put their little accents on it. And AB is his initials, but he always puts always believe. So that was a very cool touch. But yeah, very comfortable shoe. You'll see a lot of Doernbechers on this list. I love the Doernbechers and the concept and how they give back to the Doernbecher Hospital. But 270, this is the only Air Max 270. 270 is a very popular model amongst the Air Maxes, but yeah, very comfortable, and I'm happy with this shoe. Number 8 is the Air Tailwind 4. This would be the USA style colorway. And I really like this shoe because, well, one, it's USA, so duh. But it reminds me very much of an Air Max 95, and I'm a big Air Max 95 fan. You'll see a few of these, a few of the 95s in my top 10. So this was just a must cop, because if you know me, I have a ton of USA style shoes and apparel. So maybe I'll make a separate video just on my top 10 USA shoes. I probably have close to 15 to 20 just like strictly USA themed shoes with stars and stripes on it. So this comes in at number 8, and I also believe right now you can get these under retail, not just on Nike, but a couple other websites. So I'll post those websites in the link in the bio below, and maybe you guys can scoop yourselves up a pair. Very comfortable, very similar to the Air Max 95, but I'd say just a tad more comfortable. Okay, number 7. Speaking of Air Max 95, getting right into it, this is another Doernbecher, so Air Max 95 Doernbechers. You see the JB on the tongue. This is the Jacob Burris. He designed these. Very big Spider-Man fan. Kind of has the different designs on the side, and with the 3M, when you see when the light hits the 3M, it pops a lot. It even has the Stan Lee signature on the bottom of them. All right, so he was a big Stan Lee fan, and he got to meet him too. He's pretty cool. Follow the kid on Instagram and keep up with him. So for those who don't know, I'm going to get in real quick about the Doernbechers real quick. There is some other ones on my list, but these they come in these the newer ones come in these special box, and they're actually really cool because on the inside of the box, what makes them so special is they put the person's story on it. So you kind of get to know the background of the kids who are designing these shoes, and the proceeds when you buy these shoes from Nike and from other retailers, they go directly back into the Doernbecher Hospital. So it's a very cool concept, and another reason why when they come out, if there's a couple of them I like, I always try to get them and support the Doernbecher Hospital. All right, that was number 7. Coming in at number 6, more Air Max 95s. This would be an Atmos collab that they did. All right, it's got like boxes stacking up on the side. All right, another Air Max 95. I believe they came out with multiple ones of these different styles. They came out with another 95 that was orange. They came out with an Air Max 1 and Air Max 90, and it had boxes like stacked on the design. So very cool concept. I can relate because before I had these shoe containers back here, just the boxes would stack up. I have boxes stacking up right now just because I just ordered some of the new shoe containers in red and blue. They just released some new colors of them, red and blue. So I'm going to add those up, and this might do some rearranging here, but I kind of started, but then I wanted to make this video, so decided to make the video first. Anyway, very cool concept in at number 6. Next, we're getting into the top 5. All right, these I decided to pull out both of them because the two shoes look different, but these were in the Air Max City editions that came out last year. These were the only ones I wanted from the pack. They came out with a Tokyo. These are the Tokyo ones. A London, Shanghai, New York. I think you can still get the New York ones actually. But if anyone's ever been to Tokyo, you know, going and you do the public transportation, it's kind of like a maze. So very cool concept. I decided to get these, and it says there on the tongue, Tokyo Maze. And it has a couple different, these come off, they're Velcro, and they come off, and it has a couple different, you know, tabs you can put on there and switch out. But yeah, these were the only ones I wanted from the collection, and they happened to be the cheapest ones. So I got them, I was lucky enough to get them for retail, and very glad I did. I haven't got to wear them yet because I promised myself that when I wear these, I'm going to be in Tokyo. All right, I was hoping to go for the Olympic Games, whether it's a spectate or whatever, but and I was planning on wearing these. These will be one of the shoes I wear if I get to go, but now that's postponed to 2021, so God willing, I'll get to wear these in Tokyo like I want to. All right, these are this came in at number 5 for me, the Air Max 1 Tokyo City Edition. Number 4, sticking with the Doernbechers, all right, these ones, Air Max 95, another 95 Doernbecher. Was lucky enough to get these. This kid loved Captain America. If you can't tell, very Captain America like themes going on here. So just really, really cool shoe. I've worn this one a lot, and the paint is starting to peel on the side. It's starting to chip there. So I kind of hope they do another release of these, another run of these, and kind of take care of that. Maybe use some different materials where the paint won't crack as much, because I only had these, I believe in 2013 they released, and I've worn them quite a bit, but not like doing a bunch of athletic things in them or anything like that. So, but other than that, I'd probably wear them more often too if the paint wasn't cracking, or if they weren't cracking on the sides there. But still, very, very, very cool shoe, and that comes in at number 4. Number 3, Air Max BW. This is the USA edition. BW stands for big window. All right, it had a bigger Air Max window than a lot of the other ones at the times with the small Air Max window. But these are so high on my list because they're really comfy, and they're just one of my go-to shoes. Like, I believe I got these back in 2016. They came out before the Olympics, and they released a bunch of different Air Maxes and a bunch of different Nikes, Prestos, and different themes. And I was kind of excited to see what they were going to come out with, if they were going to re-release these or do some other USA themed type shoes. I know recently they dropped these, the Air Uptempos, the Scottie Pippen Olympic joints. I got them back in 2016 when they released them, along with these in 2016. And I've kept care of these really good. These, I wear them all the time, at least a couple times a week. So I've run these down pretty good. They're just my go-to shoe. I wear black a lot, black on black, and I want to represent USA at the same time. So these are like probably my most worn shoe of the past few years, honestly. So hoping they re-release these. All right, we're down to the top 2. All right, top two. Which one's it gonna be? Which one's it gonna be? I'm mostly holding them like this. This will be the thumbnail probably. All right, some of the most coveted Air Maxes out there for the people, but for me, coming in number 2, and I'll have a good reason why. This is number 1, you'll see in a minute. But coming in at number 2 would be the Air Max Sean Witherspoons, everybody calls them. The 97 ones, the bottom of the ones and the top of the 97s with the corduroy. What can you say about these? Everybody loves these shoes. One of the few shoes that looks better as you wear it, and I have worn these quite a bit. Yeah, I probably need to clean them too. But just very awesome concept that this is when they started letting people design the shoe, and I was lucky enough to get them for a very good price. I believe it was right after they came out, and just somebody wanted to trade some Yeezys for them, and I was all about it. That was probably the only reason why I ever really got Yeezys, was to collect and to trade them up for something else. All the Yeezys I bought, I've gotten rid of and traded up for them, and yeah, just number 2 on my list for Air Max. This is probably number 1 for a lot of people, but for me it is number 2. Number 1, what's left is the Air Max Atmos. All right, the Air Max 1 Atmos. Number 1, what can you say? This is again one of the most sought after style Air Maxes. But for me, the reason why this one is number 1 is because it's the special one, boom, with the Jumpman on the bottom. That's why this is number 1 for me. All right, because of the Jumpman. It came out in that Atmos pack where it came out with the 3s, the special edition 3s, and then with the 1s with the Jumpman on the bottom. So again, this was a trade. Somebody really wanted some Yeezys. I don't remember if it was the bread Yeezys. But they wanted that, and they wanted to trade it for the pack, and I jumped all over that, and yeah, very, very happy with that trade. And man, what can you say about these? Love them. This is my Air Max list. Hopefully I'll get to wear these soon. I still have not worn these. Haven't had this special occasion to wear it just yet, but I will be wearing these just because, man, it's the best of both worlds in my opinion. I'm a big Jordan guy. I have a ton of Jordans. I know the top 5 challenge has been going around on Instagram recently, so I might do a top 5 of my Jordans, my favorite Jordans. But these are my top 10 Air Maxes. I went over the time I wanted to, but hopefully you guys liked the video. You can like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And while I'm in the Kicks Cave, while we're kind of semi-quarantine, staying at home, I'll be making more sneaker videos, more sneaker-related videos. So thank you guys for watching. Any comments, questions, drop them in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe out there.